Reinforcements on the war on terrorism. According to a Fox News source, the U.S. is sending roughly 200 troops to the Middle East to bolster security in either Iraq or Syria. Meanwhile, Iraq's prime minister told Chris Wallace on Fox News Sunday that troops are gaining ground in Mosul. He's predicting a victory against ISIS just in the coming weeks.
Militarily, we are defeating them militarily. As a terrorist organization, as I said before, they will try. So that's where we need the efforts of others to flesh them out in Syria and other places.
Joining us this morning is former CIA analyst and Center for Security Policy senior fellow Fred Fleitz. Fred, good to have you on the program. Thanks so much for joining us.
Good to be here.
What's your take on this? How will this latest deployment of troops help the fight against ISIS?
Well, Maria, this new deployment seems to be part of the Trump administration's determination to destroy ISIS. I also think it is an effort to help the Iraqi army retake Mosul. But how this relates to the larger strategy is still unclear because the Trump administration has not revealed this strategy. My hope is we're going to see something that will include more regional troops and far more troops from NATO.
And, hi, Fred. It's Mitch Rochelle. So what's behind, you have 200. What's behind the 200? Are we going to get into, four-digit numbers of troops?
Yeah, it's a good idea. How do you come up with that number, right?
Well, I think initially we're looking at a way to help fight ISIS in the Mosul area. But I think that the strategy presented to the president probably involved a number of options on how many more troops he may want to add to the area. Now, the president does not want to get the United States involved in another war. So I suspect there is a policy debate ongoing within the National Security Council on how many more troops to send and how can we get other nations to help us.